Yes, we are live on Facebook, and let's wait for Madiha to join us. As soon as she joins, I hope everyone is excited, right? I can see your faces, yes. He's joining. Ayaan, are you there? Ayaan, are you there? Ayaan, please turn on your camera and mic both. Yes. Miss Madiha, have you joined us? Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Miss Madiha, have you joined us?
Yeah, she's there.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Now you can see me. You
Alhamdulillah.
cannot see me, but you can hear me, right?
Sorry, हमें ना आपकी वीडियो नजर नहीं आ रही. Is it possible?
अच्छा,
Can we
एक
see?
Yes, of course. Let me fix this one. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम. क्या हाल है?
ठीक ठाक, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. आप सुनाए?
अल्लाह का शुक्र.
Good to see you after such a long time.
Thank you so much. Same here. So
Yes,
I
first
got
of
to
all,
know
thank
that
you
we
so
have
much for
little.
joining us. Yes, these all
Thank you
learners
so
are
much.
waiting for you कि हम आपसे connect करें.
Yeah, thank you
So,
so much for
first of all,
inviting me.
yes, thank you so much. So let's start the exhibition. Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone to another episode of Project Exhibition, and this time we have learners from around the globe. We have Marium. She's from Python level 1 and she's 11 years old and she has just completed her Python level 1 and she's from Qatar. Then we have Aroush. She is 11 years old. She has completed her Scratch level 1 and Scratch level 2 and she's from Pakistan. Then we have Ayaan. He's 12 years old and he has completed Python level 2 with us and he's from UK. And then we have Sarim. Sarim has completed another level, Python level 2. He's 12 years old and he's from Saudi Arabia. Then we have Hareem. She is 12 years old and she has completed Python level 1 and she is from Pakistan. So first of all, kudos to all of you who are doing coding at such a young age. And Miss Madiha will tell you कि हमने कब start किया था और कैसे start किया था. This is a difficult question. So I would like to invite her as well. Let me introduce her. Miss Madiha is a PhD student at Malardellen University, Sweden, and she is working in collaboration with Ericsson. She holds a master's degree in computer sciences with specialization in cloud computing, and she has completed her master's from FAST University, Islamabad campus. Her research area focuses majorly on enabling industrial robots to offload real-time services to edge cloud continuum using 5G technology. Thank you, Madiha, for coming over there. It's kind of such a pleasure to meet you, to see you over there. अब आप हमें थोड़ा सा अपने बारे में बताएं, अपना इंट्रोडक्शन कराएं, प्लीज. हम आपकी डोमेन
Thank
के
you
बारे
so
में
much.
जानना चाहते हैं. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ma'am Hina, for inviting me. It's really nice to see all these young programmers doing wonders here. So I'm really excited to see today's projects. But before
थोड़ी
that,
सी
let me
आवाज कम आ रही
introduce
है, I guess. आप लोगों को
myself.
आ रही है या मुझे ही आ रही है? थोड़ी सी आ रही है, थोड़ा सा आवाज डिले है, I guess. कम आ रही है.
Is it a delay or is it probably I can increase the
Low.
volume, but I guess
Yes.
it's fine from here.
ठीक है, अब ठीक है, I guess. Yes, ठीक है.
Up ठीक है?
Yes, ठीक है, it's fine.
Okay. So hello everyone, and thank you so much for having me here today. I'm Madiha Umar, and I'm a PhD student at Dolan University, as Ma'am Hina already introduced me to you guys. And I teach robots how to work safely and smoothly in manufacturing industries so that they do their job and they do not harm the people around them. So that's what I do at MDU. And then I got to know from Ma'am Hina that she has these cool, she got a bunch of these cool small little programmers doing wonders. And I'm really, really excited today to see all of your projects. And I really welcome you all to showcase your projects. And I hope the session goes really nice. So over to you, Ma'am Hina. Let's just start with the first
Yes,
one.
thank you so much, Madiha. अच्छा, let me introduce Rise. First of all, आपको हम बताते हैं कि हम Rise में क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं. So we are right now we are catering 3 different streams. First one is coding camps. We offer coding camps to young learners starting from age 6 till 18 years. We start with Scratch, then Python, then game development, then website development. We also offer AI and machine learning based camps. The second stream is we are offering computer science tuitions to undergrad students around the globe. And the third stream is we are offering, skill-up camps to those females, especially in Pakistan, who don't have professional degrees. Right now, one of our camp is going on where we took some of the learners from one of the madrasa in Rawalpindi, and we are training them to become a full stack web developer. And another skill up program is going on in which we have different moms and different university students who actually want to become a graphic designer. And this camp is all about teaching graphic designing to them and letting them in any form of skill so that they can have a good freelance career. And another skill up camp is going on where we took some of the girls from a rural area in Pakistan, and they are looking forward to have starting their undergrad studies in the upcoming months. So we are equipping them with some sort of digital skills so that they can easily stand in their university dynamics. So that's it, what we are doing right now. So I hope you like it, the overall theme and everything.
Well, it sounds to be a really great initiative from you, Ma'am Hina. I mean, it's really nice to have people like you coming up with these startups and these ideas and empowering people, especially women, to do a lot in their life. So I'm really happy that I'm here and I'm feeling very great to be the part of today's session. And I hope to see you again and again soon with many other
Inshallah, definitely.
events. Yeah, but it's really nice to know that you are doing a lot for the society.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. So let me invite one by one our learners. First of all, I would like to invite Sarim. Sarim, can you please share your screen, beta, and start presenting? Sarim is from Saudi Arabia, and he has recently completed Python level 1 with us. Right now, he
Okay, that's
has
cool.
completed the Python level 2. And one thing would like to add, the overall duration of a camp with Rise is 20 hours. मतलब कि इन्होंने जो कुछ भी किया, आपको जो भी present करेंगे, so हर learner ने 20 hours spend किए हैं. So, जी Sarim.
Okay, but can I ask you a question before we start with Sarim?
Please, please.
Yeah. So when you start teaching them, how do you take the start with these kids? Because I guess they don't have any programming background, right? So
Yes.
do you take them for a few hours learning? Do you take your first few hours of those 20 hours for
Yes,
teaching
exactly.
them how to program, and then you assign them projects? Then now you should be working on these projects, and then they come up with what they are going to exhibit today.
Yes, actually, हम इस तरह से करते हैं. Whenever a learner comes to us, we set a trial session of 30 minutes with the learner. So in that 30 minutes, we actually try to assess their learning needs. Once their learning needs is finalized, like is that learner is a good candidate for a group camp or one-to-one camp, or what are their interests, what are their hobbies, and we actually try to tailor our camp plans or according to their learning needs. So हमारा मकसद ये होता है कि कोडिंग को हम किसी ना किसी तरीके से उनकी दुनिया में ले आए. हमने जब पढ़ा था, so ये दोनों चीजें अलग अलग थी, इसीलिए हमें कोडिंग मुश्किल लगती थी, और इसी फॉर्मूला को हमने यहाँ पे ब्रेक किया, and we try to bring the coding word aligned to their own interest. So हम उस टाइम पे अब इनका जो कैंप प्लान किसी भी एक लर्नर का फाइनलाइज करते हैं, हम उस कैंप प्लान को इनकी लर्निंग नीड्स के बिल्कुल अकॉर्डिंग अलाइन करते हैं. जैसे कि एग्जांपल के तौर पर अगर किसी बच्चे को फुटबॉल पसंद है, so we try to make games animation that is around the area of interest of the learner. So this is the whole idea. और फिर जी जी
इसका मतलब है कि आप हर स्टूडेंट के लिए एक स्पेसिफिक customized tailored program design
बिल्कुल
करते हैं,
personalized होता है. Yes,
which is a lot of effort from the
exactly,
teacher's
exactly.
side, I
हम
would
ऐसा
say.
नहीं, हाँ exactly, ऐसा नहीं होता कि हम जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी में
नहीं,
चलता है कि हम
no,
एक करिकुलम
नहीं.
उठा के दूसरे पे लगा देते हैं. This is
Yeah,
not the case.
exactly.
We
No,
have to tailor the camp plan as per the learning needs of the learner.
that's great, yeah.
So
Because जो मुझे याद
reason being,
पड़ता है जब हमने शुरू किया था, तो हम 50 स्टूडेंट्स एक क्लास में होते थे. सबको
yes,
एक ही चीज पढ़ाई जाती थी, और वही
exactly,
चीज सालों साल रिपीट होती थी. Doesn't matter if
exactly,
you are able to understand or not, it's all up to you कि आप
exactly.
खुद इसको पढ़ें, समझें और
Yes,
कनेक्ट करें दुनिया के साथ. But I
yes,
guess आपने चीजों को काफी आसान कर दिया है बच्चों के लिए.
exactly.
And I
ऐसे ही
really hope कि ये काफी आसान हो गया होगा बच्चों के लिए समझना और खुद
you'll
से
see this
कोड
thing in
करना.
their projects.
And yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So yeah, let's see what happens
ठीक है.
today. Yeah, so
Sarim,
I
you can
guess
continue.
I cut off Sarim, so sorry Sarim
Yes,
for
yes.
cutting you off.
Sarim, you
Maybe
can
you can
continue.
start
All
it
right.
now.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, good morning, everyone. My name's Sarim, and I'm 12 years old. I enjoy a lot of creative hobbies such as origami, which is the art of taking a single sheet of paper and then folding it into creating something really cool. Then another thing I like is speed cubing, which is basically just solving a Rubik's Cube as fast as you can. In this presentation, I will be showing you some of the games I've created and some of the most unique and complex projects I've developed. Please sit back and relax as I share everything from this experience and how it has benefited me. One of my first programs was the average calculation, which just calculates the average of what someone gets on a score. My favorite part of this code was combining maths and coding to calculate the average. And in this project, I used the try and accept commands for the very first time. Here, this one is called Contact AI, which is just like it helps you keep track of all your contacts. My favorite part of this was working on the multiple responses that you had. If the input is 1, then you have to do this and all that stuff. And in this project, it was the very first time I used a dictionary, which is a special way of storing values. This project was the word frequency counter, which when you just type a sentence in the input and when you enter it, the code calculates how many times a word has been typed. My favorite part of the game was coding the words in the sentence to go into the dictionary. And in this project, we got to use more commands that had come with lists and dictionaries. These two projects both included button clicks. The one on the left, which has the yellow background, is the add and subtract function I created, where when you hit the add button, the score increases, and when you hit the subtract button, the code decreases. And in this code, I created GUIs for the very first time, which I really enjoyed. Okay, so here I created a greeting window and a password. In this code, we type your name into the first entry. Then you hit the greet me button and it will greet you with your name. And also at the bottom, it has you type in a password and it will be hidden. My favorite part of the code was coding the password because I thought it was really unique that when you try typing anything, it comes out as the same symbol. And in this project, we use entries for the very first time. So this project I like to call Botley, and Botley is an assistant that can do only 3 things in particular, which he can tell a joke, he can give you a movie suggestion, and he can give you a cool animal fact. My favorite part was coding the definition states for each of the 3 different things Botley can do, and we used new import states in this project. And finally, my big project was the Enhanced Chatbot Pro. In this project is just an AI assistant that can do a lot of stuff. You can talk to it and you can enable different modes. You can play games with it and you can teach the bot to learn new things using the learning mode. My favorite part was debugging the code because I really enjoy debugging code because like you have to observe for different all the mistakes you've done. And I really enjoyed the code that helped create this cool design to it to make it look high tech. This is my parents' review from my dad, and he's a management professional. We had Sarim enrolled in the 2nd level Python coding bootcamp with Rise, and the experience has been fantastic. The course was well structured, age appropriate, and engaging from start to finish. Miss Homa was incredibly supportive throughout the course. She took the time to clarify Sarim's concepts and helped him really understand the structure and logic behind Python coding. Her teaching style was patient, engaging, and very effective for a young learner. She kept each session on schedule and made sure that the learning pace was appropriate for our child. We are very grateful for the time and effort Ms. Homa put into making a positive and enriching experience. Thank you all for listening to these coding classes I got from Rise helped me understand many new things that can help me grow, help, and learn more in my life. I will continue to use my newfound skills to not only help me, but others to grow and rise to their full potential. I'll be looking forward to my 3rd level in Python and seeking to learn more about the coding world. Thank you all for listening to my presentation.
Thanks a lot, Sarim, for presenting your project. I guess it's very visible in your project that how did you take a start and then you reach to the advanced level. So I can really see the ladder. You started with calculating numbers and then you move towards the GUI designs, creating the buttons for adds and subtract, creating a contact dictionary and then moving forward to such a high-fi project, I would say. So if you evaluate yourself in this project, what would you like to add more into your last project that you just presented, which is kind of a pro AI project?
See, I was wondering, like, I had this idea, when I see when you teach the bots to do more things, you can teach that one bot and it learns more things. Like you can teach all different math concepts and everything, and but that it's really good and all, but if you can only reset once and it'll be resetted completely. And if you want to try, like, I thought of the idea of maybe creating multiple, like you can switch from AI 1, AI 2, and AI 3. I was thinking if I added this feature, you can make it so that you can restart learning it, because I believe uh, teaching AI is really fun.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe that's how the AI came into being, because people like you were teaching them gradually and gradually and gradually all the stuff in the world, and then they came up with this chat GPT. So it's exactly the same idea that you adopted, and then you created your own small AI bot, which now talks as much as you teach it. So I guess it's a really, really great step towards advancement, and I really appreciate all of your efforts that you have put so far. And I would really like to see you in the next level. I guess you are doing very, very great. So I guess as much as you deserve to be appreciated for this project, I think all of your teachers and especially your parents as well have a lot of efforts put into this, and they made it possible for you to learn everything in such a small age, right? So I guess they all deserve the appreciation along you. That's really cool. Thank you so much, Ma'am Hina, for growing these kids into such an advanced environment with so many things tailored right according to their requirements, and then uh, bringing them up to such an advanced level. I guess all of the efforts of their teachers and their parents and the kids themselves needs to be appreciated.
Yes, thank you so much. And
Yeah.
very well presented, Sarim. And hats off the teacher as well. Miss Huma is there. Miss Huma, it's a very tremendous effort by yourself. Thank you so much. Believe me, जब मैंने सारिम की slides में वो GUI देखी है ना, GUI मतलब graphical जितनी भी वो सारी चीजें थी सारिम, so I would like wow इसने अभी से develop कर लिया है. Believe me, ये मैंने
Exactly.
कौन
Yeah.
से सेमेस्टर में जाके की थी? 6th or 7th
Yeah, I
semester,
guess
something around that.
exactly, that's true. I mean, we have been developing these things in the fourth semester of our bachelor's degree, I guess. I don't remember that much, but I guess this is how it was previously.
Yes,
But
yes,
now
exactly.
when I saw Sarim doing all these things in such a young age, I was like,
Yes,
everything is possible. It's just in our brains that we think, no, maybe it's not appropriate to teach teach these things at this age. But I think age is never a barrier for learning. So very well done, Sarim. It was a really nice presentation filled with lots of projects and all the efforts that you have put so far to come to this advanced level. Very well done.
Shabash,
Yeah,
shabash.
thank you.
Next we have Mariam. Mariam. Yes, Mariam, can you please share your screen, beta, and start presenting? She is from Qatar and she is Mariam, 11 years old?
Yeah.
11 years old, and she is from Qatar. She has just started Python with us, and she has completed in just 20 hours. She has completed Python level 1, and her teacher is again Miss Huma. Yes,
Miss
yes,
Huma.
Mariam, please continue.
Yeah.
So, introduction. Good evening. My name is Marium and I'm 11 years old. I have lived in UAE for 8 years and it's my second year in Qatar. I have great interests in coding and IT work. I like to work on Scratch and make movies for fun or entertainment. My father is an IT specialist and I wanted to have skills like him, so I decided it's a good time for me to learn Python or coding. So this was the first project we made. It's called a triangle with 4 internal triangles. So in this project, we're making 4 triangles, which are overlapping each other to make one big. My favorite part of this code is making triangles. It was really easy as I understood the concept easily. I personally really like the part when the turtle spins around to change its direction. So this was the second project we made. It's called the arrow key turtle. In this project, you move turtle with the arrow keys to draw on the canvas. My favorite part of this game is that it's like drawing on a canvas, so you can draw anything like the way you wish. I personally really like the part when we unlock the arrow keys and fidget with them using up, down, right, and left. So this was the first game we made. It's called Catch the Balls. In this game, the primary objective is to make the turtle eat the balls, which will increase the score. And my favorite part of this game is when the turtle has to eat the collectibles using the arrow keys. I really enjoyed making the collectibles move randomly as a challenge into the game. This was the second game we made. It's called Dodge or Get Lost. The main goal of this game is to make the turtle move accordingly and dodge the obstacles in its path. My favorite part of this game was making the maze. I personally really liked how we made the pen jump from one side of the maze to the other. This is the final project we made. It's called the Memory Path game. The objective of this game is you have to make the turtle copy the direction of the occurring path. My favorite part of this game was making the collectibles. I found the collectibles coding part really fun, as some being negative and some being positive. This is a parent's review from my mom. Marium has always shown a natural curiosity for problem solving and keen interest in technology, and this course was a great way to channel those strengths productively. She took to the course with enthusiasm, and although some concepts were initially challenging, especially around logic and syntax, the supportive and responsive teaching team of Miss Hina and Miss Zalahuma made a big difference. One of the highlights were the game design project, which were really sparked Mariam's creative and visual side. It was a proud moment to see her bring her imagination to life. The constant guidance, including thoughtful voice notes and voice homework support from both instructors, played a big role in building her confidence. Overall, it was a well-structured learning experience, and I'm grateful to the team for helping her grow both technically and creatively. This was my journey. So I would say thank you, Rise, and big thank you to my teacher, Ms. Zila Hamad, for being so nice and patient with me throughout this course. I really enjoyed learning new things and getting better at using computers and writing codes. The lessons were fun and helpful, and I learned a lot. I'm thankful to the teachers for explaining things clearly and helping me when I needed it. These classes made me more confident, and I'm excited to keep learning more in the future. Thank you again for this great experience. Thank you for your time, and I hope you found this presentation interesting.
Thanks a lot, Mariam, for your presentation. It was really, really nice. And I just really wonder, are you in the first level of programming or the second one?
No, this is my first one.
Okay, so this is your first level of programming.
Yes.
So what I can see here is it's all about GUIs and games,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? So it seems like you're quite much interested in GUIs and the games themselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the work that you have done in the very first level is quite advanced, don't you think so?
I think it was pretty nice, and it was
It was
challenging.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Was it hard to learn, or did you find it challenging, or which part of it was most challenging for you?
I found the commands where you had to function the turtles to move to separate directions without actually drawing the lines a bit difficult. But the teachers explained it very in their way that I understood it, and I picked the concept up eventually.
Okay, so was that your idea to come up with this game, or was that the teacher's idea to let's build this game and see what happens?
It was a teacher's idea, but eventually I made the game myself, and I added more difficulties to the games.
That's true. I can see that it's It's very nice. All of them were super, super nice. And I guess you are doing something that I would rate it as the level 3 stuff you are doing in the level 1, but I'm
Thank you.
not sure what are you going to do in level 2, because then probably it's going to be level 4 you are already doing in level 2, right? So, but what if you would like, what would you like to build next? Because what I can see here is all about the games, and I guess the games are much more interesting to you, and the UI is something you are really passionate about. So, what would you like to build next if you want to move further with this stream of implementation?
I would like to build chatbots or things that can function to make it do stuff. Yeah.
To build games for you, right? So
Yeah,
you have
like,
already built your games, and now you're going to make the chatbots which can build games for you. Probably this
yes.
can be the next idea for your next project.
Yeah.
I guess Miss Hina is writing that up, so then she should remind you in the next level that
The
this is
teachers
what
are
you
be
commented
also part of this
previously.
meeting, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So probably the kids will come up with more project ideas for for their next level. So really nice to see it. Thanks a lot, Mariam. It was really, really nice. It was very well polished,
Thank
and
you
I
for
was
your
not
kind words.
expecting this in this age and at this level. So I guess it really needs a lot of appreciation.
Yes.
And also, I would like to appreciate your parents who helped you to get into this course and explore your this side of the technical skills that you have. And
Exactly.
also Ma'am Hina and Ma'am Silihoma, if I'm not wrong,
Yes.
if she's the instructor. So I guess all the people in this team really needs to be appreciated alongside Mariam, because I can see their efforts very, very clear on the screen. And Mariam, really, you presented it very, very nice. Thank you so much, Mariam, for the presentation.
Thank you for your
Thanks a
time.
lot.
Very well presented, Mariam. Shabash. Acha, one thing would like to add over here, Madiha. Reason being, I have worked as a developer, software developer as well. और मुझे वहाँ being a developer, I often feel like that कि मेरे communication skills इतने अच्छे नहीं थे. So this is the part ये जो हम exhibition इनसे करवा रहे हैं, ये basically उसी
Exactly.
चीज का है कि we actually want कि they become a good coder, plus we want to refine their communication skills as well. So आपने देखा होगा कि इन पे कोई pressure नहीं है, कोई burden नहीं है, and
नहीं,
how aligned they are with their presentation and content. So ये चीजें हमने यूनिवर्सिटी में हमने 24 years पे जाके 22 years पे जाके तब जाके सीखी थी, but they are very much like they are confident, they are communicating their things very clearly.
Exactly. Yeah, I can see it very clearly in their presentations, and I think it's a really good opportunity for these kids to learn how to communicate and talk about what they have done in the background. Because I have seen people who are very great in technical skills, but they really lack communication skills. But as much as I see them presenting, I'm really amazed that they know how to work, and then they know how to present it so nicely. And if you ask
Yes,
them questions, they know what they are going to respond. So
exactly.
it is something really important for you to showcase your skills out there to the world, to the people, to the society, that we are capable to do things in the background, but then we are capable to present them in front of you as well. So I think their communication skills are also very awesome. So
Yes, yes,
hats off to
alhamdulillah.
them. It's yeah. I mean, it's the more we go forward in this show, the more amazed I get, because everything is super surprising for me. I have been learning all these things in quite later in my life, but when I see these kids coming up in this age with all these things, it's like I'm here in awe. Oh my God, what's happening in front of me?
Thank you for your kind words, and thank you for the encouragement and motivation. Okay, next we have Hareem. Hareem, are you ready?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am, I'm ready.
Yes, Hareem is 12 years old and she's from Islamabad and she has just completed Python level 1 with us. So her
Oh,
teacher
that's
is
nice.
Muskan. She's there with us in the camp. So Hareem, please beta start presenting. Yes.
I'm doing it.
Hello everybody, I am Hareem and I am 12 years old. I have interest in many things, but the thing I like the most and enjoy are the arts and crafts, studying, editing, and painting. This camp helped me a lot in understanding the beauty of coding. There are many games and shapes and even more. At first, I thought that it would take forever to do this because I saw this as time taking, which it was, but somehow I still enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. The following are some of the games we made in this camp, which were inviting and fun. So please sit back and watch the Python magic go. This was my first project I made in this camp. This project is basically about when we make a shape on the canvas, which is here you can see is a square. We moved it 90-degree and we used a loop instead of making the code 4 times. Then we have my favorite part of the program, this project, is that I like to make combinations of colors, program that change the color background and the turtle, the pen's color. I like to make combinations. And any cool codes, the codes I like the most in was making a loop. I didn't have to make many codes or commands 4 times. Just making a loop would make it easy for everyone to do it. Then we have here, I made my second shape and I made it filled. The color is filled in it. This project is mainly about that drawing a little regular triangle and making fill it in with color. Then my favorite part of this game was that the triangle is being made and being filled with the color. It seems so satisfying and I enjoyed it making it. I like the way we use loop. Again, this was also made by using loop, not making many codes to confuse ourselves. Then we have here cute panda with starburst pattern. This was when I made first a little figure type and it was very fun. This is basically a panda face and behind it is a starburst pattern, a star pattern. The panda was mainly made by circles. They were just ordinary shape we made together, and this star was made by loops. I told you, and then the favorite part of this was that we had to change the color of the canvas from sky blue, and it made it so look creative. Then the cool codes in this were that the star pattern around the panda face was repeated by making loops the pan 10 degrees each time, which was very fascinating. And I thought it looked like a lion at first, but I got to see that angle. Then we have here the spinner one. This was one of my favorite one and I like its flashy color. This this little project, it was about making a circle, basically a circle and a small little turtle, and we had to spin it. This was the background and this was very easy to make. We had to make the mainly was to make this little turtle spin. My favorite part is that the turtle was so cute and when it spun, it looked so satisfying and beautiful as well, like a real thing. Then the cool codes in this were that interesting that I like the most were the functions, the movement functions of making the spinner. Then we have here is the flashcards. This was when I made my first flashcard, and basically it was a background color with writing a little main thing on it. This was basically meant on the fruit names. The But this and my favorite part of this was that combination of background writing and the writing color again like that. And the cool codes in this were making that choosing the main topic. It was that apple, berry, grape, mango, peach, which are what are fruit names, and it was fun writing in these spots. Next was also a flashcard, but it had a different topic. It was question and answer flashcards. This is about that making the background and making questions, which I call the dictionary, making the questions and telling the keys to function the time we set them to. I use multiple keys in this to make it work. The cool codes in this were the question answer part. The question answer, I made the questions by myself, which took all my brain cells, and I really had interest in making the questions. Oh, this was the next one. This was the mini project game. This was a jumble. You might seem it a little jumbled up, but it is basically a mini project, a mini game. The game is basically about we're making fun mini adventure story, which had many levels, making the house, making the square, and it was like that. And making the main was that paddle game. It was a paddle game where we were making the paddle game, and we had to control them. The favorite part of this game was that we had to add interaction between two players to control, and we will see that who wins it. It was really fun to make that. The cool codes, I like the way we use the key bindings to function the paddles. It was very fun, and the scoreboard automatically tells that someone scores and someone wins. The scoring of this was 5. Maximum was 5. Then I had my parents review. My dad name is Junaid Yasin. He said here that I'm a proud father of Hareem Fatma, a beautiful and analytical and artistic mind, a helping hand, a very responsible and active learner. She has been doing these courses and manages very well with her conventional school studies. I came to know Rice team from one of their colleagues from Fast University and found them very professional with great association with what they are doing. This was basically my teacher. Her name was Miss Muskan, and she was, I thought she is the best teacher, and she is. Hareem has shown great interest during this camp, and the engagement of Rice team and way of communicating and collaboration with Hareem was outstanding throughout the camp. I'm also with this too. I would love to hurry. I would love Hareem to continue with the Rice team in future with other high level courses to develop the better understanding of coding languages of her career. This is my own self reflection. This camp helped me a lot in understanding the concept of coding. This normal language can create animation come to life. Learning it was the best experience of my life. At first, I thought what is so special in learning another simple language? But the speciality is what I can see it now. Very outstanding. I liked it. Thank you very much, Rise. I really enjoyed the extraordinary beauty of the game's hidden secrets. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, everyone. Hope you enjoy my presentation.
Thanks a lot,
And
Hareem.
I'm
Thanks a
done.
lot for your presentation and these nice, beautiful projects. What I can see here is the GUIs and lots of shapes. So it seems like you're really much into the shapes and doing stuff with the shapes, making games with shapes. Is it so?
Yes, it is like that.
Yeah, yeah. So you like the shapes a lot. That's why I can see
Yeah.
the shapes in most of your projects, right?
Yeah, it is like once I get the logic behind it, it is just a
Mhm.
little piece of cake for me.
Yeah, exactly. So what would you like to build the next with the shapes?
I would like to build a whole entire game like on the Play stores and with proper functionings and make it a running type of game like the paddle game I showed you. I want it to be active and like that, colorful.
Yeah, exactly. I can see lots of nice colors and many other things. Did you find something challenging when you were making these games, when you were building these games? What was the
No,
most challenging part for you?
there was nothing that challenging for me. The teacher made it so easy that I never thought that learning this could be very easy.
Aha, that's great. So this means that you had no problem with learning the loops, setting them, and making them function, making everything all together function together.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
that was not good. Oh, that's great. That's great. This means that you have a very good sense of learning. This means that you can learn very fast. So nothing challenges
I'm a
you very
fast learner.
easily.
Yeah, I am fast learner and I liked IT much.
That's great. So which standard are you in right now?
What, ma'am? I couldn't hear you.
Which standard are you learning right now?
I'm learning Python 1 and I would love to continue with it.
He's
That's
asking in
great.
which class do you are?
I am in grade 6.
Grade six.
Grade 6, but the Python level is level 1 right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Is it so? Okay, that's great. So it's a very good step towards Python level 2, I would say, because she's already into GUIs and everything. And I was just thinking the same again, that I mean, it's really nice to see all these kids talking about loops the way she was explaining them in her Panda project, that I made these lines with the loops with the 10-degree of angle, and then I created this circle, and then I added so many other shapes to make it look like panda and everything. So it was very nice to listen to these students talking about so many technical things in this very young age. It was very well presented. Thank you so much, Hareem, and I hope that you make your place in Python level 2 and do more and more with your GUIs and with your
Inshallah.
shapes.
Jazakallah.
Thank you so
Thanks a
much.
lot. It was very well presented. Thanks a lot,
It's very
Hareem.
well presented. Shabash, Hareem. And thanks to the teacher Muskan as well. Yes.
Yeah,
He,
exactly. Especially to the parents for enrolling them into these courses and helping them out throughout the course to be punctual with their lectures and coming up with these nice, beautiful projects.
exactly. Next we have Ayaan. Ayaan, are you ready? After a long wait, Ayaan, your turn is
जी
here. So we have Ayaan from UK. He is 12 years old, right, Ayaan?
जी
12 years old, and he has completed, he took lots of camp with us. He has completed Scratch with us. He has completed
Oh,
web development camp, then a science camp as well, and he has completed Python level 1. Now he is on Python level 2. जब कभी भी समर ब्रेक होती है तो अयान की मामा अयान को हमारे सपोर्ट कर देती हैं. ऐसा होता है अयान?
जी
So, Ayan, please share your screen and start presenting.
ठीक है Hi, my name is Ayaan. I play football and cricket, and I live in the UK. I'm from Lahore. I've done lots of courses with Wise. My favorite color is blue. I'm turning 13 this year. I'm in year 8. I'm going to show you my projects that I made with Python. I've done the following courses: Scratch 1, Scratch 2, Scratch 3, Website Development 1, Python 1, and I've just completed Python 2 and I look forward to doing Python 3. I enjoyed Python 2 a lot. This is my first project. This is a calculator game in which you have to type two numbers and then choose an operator.
My favorite part of the calculator is that it could calculate anything. I think the best bit of the code was that if you put another operator, it asks you your name and then says, "Hi, name, please enter a correct operator." This is my age and assignment game. This is a game where you have to type in your name and then it selects an agent name for you and then selects a weapon with it. My favorite part of this project is that it has really cool weapons and it shares the whole description about the weapons, and this is the first time I used a dictionary. A code that I liked was the one where we could randomize the weapons and agent names. This is my final project I made a bot and I named it Ayaan GPT. My final project is a chatbot which can answer quite a lot of questions. We made it using graphical user interference. My favorite part about the chatbot is that it can randomize responses and respond according to your input. I like the code where it makes a new tab, and then I also like the code about the function of the button. My parents' review. Ayaan has been taking classes with the Vice team for the past few years, and he always feels excited to attend these sessions. It's a good activity to keep kids busy in the holidays. These sessions help Ayaan to gain knowledge about coding, which is a useful skill. Ayaan would love to join any further sessions during the holidays with the Vice team. The sessions were one-to-one with teacher providing full attention to Ayaan during the session. Very professional behavior in arranging classes, excellent communication by the Rise team. I'm inspired by the effort of the Rise team, by the effort Rise team is pouring with the children to learn this useful skill. My journey with Rise. I really enjoyed Python 2 and I love making the projects. I like the fact that in Python you can make anything you want without any restrictions. It was really fun and I had a great time. I look forward to doing Python 3. It was a good experience and it was my first time coding on Visual Studio Code. I love the chat but the most because it's really cool how you can ask it stuff and it replies instantly. Thank you for going through this presentation.
Very good. Tough one.
Thanks a lot, Ayaan, for your presentation. If I can ask you, what else can we ask the Ayaan ChatGPT?
Huh?
The Ayaan GPT that you presented just now, what other questions can we ask that?
What's your name? Who are you? Who were you made by? What time is it? What is the date? I need help. And that's what I can answer.
Good.
That's nice. So it must have taken a lot of time and patience to build that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else would you like your GPT to answer? So what other questions are you planning to add into your Ayaan GPT?
Maybe if the person asks how are you, it can reply I'm about I don't have feelings, and maybe you can ask more questions like the calculator game I made. Maybe I can put it into the chat bar and then you can ask it ask the problems and then it can calculate it.
Okay, so you are more into calculations ahead.
I think,
Yeah.
Ayaan, you can make a
Right.
better version of ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
He's
I'm
already
really
with
hopeful.
the demo version, so he's planning to make a competitive version of ChatGPT, isn't it so?
Exactly, Ayaan's GPT.
Very cool
I really
idea,
like
very
the name,
cool
yes.
idea. That's really nice. It's, I guess this is the creative part of his GPT because that's what he named it after himself. So
Exactly.
very well.
I really liked it. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा जब मैंने स्लाइड्स देखी और मैंने स्लाइड पर टाइटल देखा अयान जीपीटी, तो मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा, मजे लगा। अयान, इसको
Yeah.
और प्रो करना है हमने नेक्स्ट लेवल में इंशाल्लाह ताला, और हम इस पे और काम करेंगे। Okay, we'll try to make it more productive.
ठीक है।
ठीक है, इंशाल्लाह ताला।
Very well done, Ayaan. Very well done, Ayaan. And thanks a lot for presenting your projects today. And many thanks to your parents as well, who gave you the opportunity to be the part of this camp. Are you really enjoying this camp or not?
जी
As far as I can see, you are really enjoying because you're coming up with these all GPT ideas all by yourself, isn't it so?
जी
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's really nice. Thanks a lot, Ayaan. Thanks a lot. It was really nice. Very well put together.
Thank you so much, Ayaan. And thanks to Miss Hafsa as well, Miss teacher. ठीक है. जी.
Miss Hafsa,
Next, we have Aroush. Aroush, beta, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, Aroush is 11 years old and she's from Islamabad. She has completed Scratch Level 1 and Scratch Level 2 with us. So, Aroush, can you please share your screen and start presenting it? Yes.
Hi everybody, my name is Aroush, and I am 11 years old and I'm from Pakistan. My favorite hobbies are sketching and cooking. My favorite color is purple and all shades of it. I believe in showing kindness and respect to everyone. Today, I'm going to share about Scratch coding classes. I have been learning Scratch for a few months and have gained a lot of knowledge. I will show you some of the fun games and projects I created. My goal is to become a Scratch master one day, and my ma'am was ma'am Ayman Zahid. This was one of my best projects yet. In this project, I created my own calculator showing some variables that helped me. It had four operations that I used: addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division. Using these, I made my own calculator. My favorite part was when the Q Fox asking different questions with me. And some of the cool codes I did was I like the blocks which I added questions in. Next, about the rabbit thinking game. In this project, the rabbit who was actually a bunny. The first question he asked was, what's the capital of Pakistan? Was Islamabad. This happened when normally click the flag. But he also asked some other questions pressing different keys. My favorite part, the part I liked the most was when the project was project from the choosing of the sprites. Any cool goal. The awesome coding where the keys were by the how the sprite was flipped. Next up was guess my lucky number, one of the games I liked the most. This project was about Nemo, the fish normally used in movies. His lucky number was 10. And I needed to guess any of the lucky numbers. If I guessed 5, it would say you're normally close to my question. But if I asked 0, he would be no, it was 10. And if I asked 10, he would say that you're right, it was 10. Next up was my lucky number on second part. In this project, the nanopad, which was a friend of the other friend, nanopad will ask his friend some questions, and he had to answer his. My favorite part is the different new coding blocks I learned. Any cool code. The best code I liked in this project when I wrote the questions in the blocks. Next was for joining name. In this project, the rooster will ask my first name and then my second name, and then we'll join the name together. My favorite part was when I had to choose sprites and the backdrops. Other cool coding in this is that I learned how to join different things together. My next was the baby hedgehog feeding. In this project, the hedgehog needed to ask food, and I need to take care of it. Whenever he has food, I needed to feed him. And if I and the secret food of it was apples. But if I asked bananas or no, then it would say that no, I don't like it. My favorite part was that the favorite part is when the hedgehog wants me to feed him again and again. This was the last light simulation. What is the project about? In this project, traffic light system, I have a zebra traffic light, zebra crossing, sprite walking, truck moving here and there. I created the traffic light and zebra crossing by my own self. As you can see that in the sprites, we cannot find these stuff there. Any cool codes. Making the functions of the hot dog truck was the best. My favorite part is that making objects in this project was my favorite part in the traffic light. One made itself. I made it. My parents' review. My mom name is Lubna Praveen. I am the mother of Aroush. She's recently did Scratch camp with Rice team. Aroush has shown great interest during this camp and learned and enjoy here with this camp. I would like Aroush to continue the team in future with other high level courses and develop the better understanding. This is my own self-reflection. I had so much fun progressing. Dear ma'am, I had so much fun progressing with you. I hope your our teamwork continues. I had a great time understanding the basics. It has enabled me to anything by myself because of your able guidance. Thank you. I thank you all to be here. I hope you all like my presentation.
Thank you so much, Aroush, for the presentation. It was very nice. You presented it very well, and it was very colorful. I really liked it, especially your last project, which was the traffic lights, I guess, if I'm not wrong with the name.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it was the smart traffic light simulation. It is really cool to me. But by the way, which one of all these projects do you like the most?
My favorite project was the calculator. I had so much fun creating different codes and be able to do anything I want in this code. And I could answer any different questions, even if I have complex rules in this. I also learned different complex rules of variables and most of all, everything like operators.
Okay, so this seems like this calculator project was the most challenging one for you.
There was no project that was challenging because of Ma'am Ayman Zahid. She made it very clear to me. She used to first ask me to do it by herself, and if I didn't understand it, she used to give me different examples and fun examples to make me clear.
Okay, that's cool. Then it seems to be you have put a lot of efforts in the calculator project, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very nice. Thanks a lot for the presentation. All of them are super cool, very nice. And you have put a lot of effort into it. It's very visible from the themes that you have given them, the ideas that you have for these name concatenations and then calculator and the smart traffic light. All of them are very, very nice. So you are right now in the level 1 of the Python, right?
Scratch level 1 and level 2.
Level 1 and level 2, but she has already mastered the Scratch tool.
Yes, exactly.
She
I
knows
think she's
everything to do with the tool.
exactly. She is ready for Python.
Oh, that's great because
Yes,
I mean, nothing else is left in the Scratch to be done.
exactly.
And it
Very
also
good, Aroush.
reminds me of the time when we were teaching the Scratch tool in the first lab to the bachelor students. I assume they were not doing as much as she has done in the tooling.
Exactly. वहाँ बहुत मेहनत होती है और अलग तरह का हिसाब होता है. Reason being their motivation is different. मैं अक्सर क्लास में जाती थी and I always used to ask, is it around fun or learning? So मुझे fun का आंसर ज्यादा मिलता था. ठीक है. So this is the part. Yes.
That's
Very good,
definitely
Aroush.
obvious.
Shabash. I really like your presentation.
Very
Very
well
well
done, Anush. Very well done.
done.
And thanks to your ma'am and your parents as well for helping you a lot throughout these projects.
Yes. Her ma'am Iman is here, so hats off to you, Iman, as well. Thank you so much. Acha Ji. Now, do you have some sort of questions for Miss Madiha? Sarim, Marium, Hareem, Aroush, or Ayaan? You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Yes, Aroush.
Ma'am, did you scratch when you were our age?
Well, I really couldn't scratch when I was your age. That's the most amazing thing about you to me, that you can scratch in the age in which I couldn't scratch at all.
Exactly. हमारे
Yeah,
टाइम पे
I
स्क्रैच होता
started
भी
scratch very late. हमारे टाइम पे स्क्रैच होता भी नहीं था, और जब मैंने स्क्रैच शुरू किया अरुष, तो तब मैं स्क्रैच पढ़ा रही थी। तो मुझे
Exactly.
स्क्रैच पढ़ाने के लिए पहले स्क्रैच देखना पड़ा कि अच्छा इसमें क्या क्या होता है, कैसे इसको इस्तेमाल करते हैं, किस तरह के इसमें फंक्शंस आप क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, किस तरह से आप गेम्स क्रिएट करके इनके साथ प्ले कर सकते हैं। और that's all about the scratch that I knew, but I guess you are more expert in scratch as compared to me.
Exactly. Exactly. ऐसे ही है। हमारे टाइम पे सिर्फ C++ होती थी, and there was a
हम
blue
सीखते थे
screen, blue bad screen.
exactly blue boring screen with no shapes, with no colors.
Yes, और हम
Yeah,
उस पे स्टक होते थे, so वो वहां पे प्लेफुल और
exactly.
फन वाला कुछ भी नहीं था।
कुछ नहीं था, और आई गेस ये भी एक रीजन थी कि हमें बहुत टफ लगता था कि ऑल ऑफ अ सडन आप अपने एक रियल वर्ल्ड से निकल के एक ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट स्क्रीन में आ जाते हैं, एंड देन यू जस्ट हैव टू थिंक इन मैथ, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ मैथ, और आपके पास कुछ भी कोई क्रिएटिविटी बहुत लिमिटेड थी उन टूल्स में। आप ग्राफिक्स के साथ कुछ नहीं कर सकते थे, आप ज्यादा प्ले अराउंड नहीं कर सकते थे उन टूल्स के साथ। आपको बड़ा स्ट्रिक्ट राइट अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रोटोकॉल ऑफ द लैंग्वेज और राइट अकॉर्डिंग टू द रूल्स ऑफ द टूल चलना पड़ता था। और वहाँ पे ये ग्राफिक्स और ये रियल वर्ल्ड के साथ कनेक्ट करके चीजें सीखने का कोई हिसाब किताब नहीं होता था। तो वो बड़ी क्रूड तरह की, बहुत ही ड्राई तरह की ट्रांजिशन होती थी फ्रॉम रियल वर्ल्ड इनटू द प्रोग्रामिंग। तो आई गेस ये भी एक रीजन थी कि लोगों को बड़ा डिफिकल्ट लगता था प्रोग्रामिंग सीखना, कि वो अपनी एक कलरफुल दुनिया से निकल के ऑल ऑफ अ सडन ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में फंस जाते थे। लेकिन आई थिंक इट्स नॉट द केस एनी मोर, क्योंकि राइट नाउ एज आई कैन सी, आई मीन द कोर्सेज दैट यू टीच एट राइस, कि आप बच्चों को चीजें आसान करके समझा रहे हैं कि ये इतना मुश्किल नहीं है टू अंडरस्टैंड, और ये इतना मुश्किल नहीं है टू 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 प्ले विद दीज थिंग्स और टू वर्क
बिल्कुल
विद
ऐसे ही
दीज
है।
थिंग्स।
ऐसे ही है। हम एक
इट्स
चीज यहाँ
वेरी
पे मैं ऐड
विजिबल, ये जो, हाँ, जो प्रोजेक्ट्स ये अभी दिखा रहे हैं इसमें ये चीज बड़ी विजिबल है कि पॉसिबल है इस एज के बच्चों के लिए भी ये सब कुछ लर्न करना और इन सब चीजों के साथ खेलना पॉसिबल है। तो आप सब सारे बच्चे जो हैं वो एग्जाम्पल हैं इस चीज की, के इस एज में भी बड़ा कुछ सीखा जा सकता है। सो हैट्स ऑफ टू यू एज वेल, ऑल ऑफ यू।
Yes. अच्छा, यहाँ पे एक चीज मैं ऐड करूंगी। Whenever learner has completed scratch में, उनकी दुनिया बहुत कलरफुल है, everything is around colorful blocks और सब कुछ। जब वो स्क्रैच से पाइथन की तरफ आता है, so there is a transition. One thing would be कि हम उसको वो ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट स्क्रीन पे डाल दें, बट डेफिनेटली अगर आप किसी लर्नर को डायरेक्टली ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट स्क्रीन पे ले आते हैं, so उसका इंटरेस्ट डिक्लाइन होगा, क्योंकि उसको तो स्क्रैच ही
एकदम
अच्छा
से
लगेगा। ऑल दो
exactly, I would say 70% कट ऑफ हो जाता है, because
बिल्कुल
then you think कि अब मेरे पास ऑप्शंस लिमिटेड है, इवन दो दे
लिमिटेड
आर
है।
नॉट लिमिटेड, लेकिन वो
और जी,
सिक्रेटिव
ऑल्दो
हैं,
आपके
यू
पास
हैव
यहाँ
टू
पे कंट्रोल
एक्सप्लोर
ज्यादा
देम।
आ गया है। सो
एग्जैक्टली।
हमने इस चीज को ऐसे केटर किया है कि हमने पाइथन की टर्टल लाइब्रेरी, वी हैव यूज्ड पाइथन टर्टल लाइब्रेरी इन पाइथन लेवल 1 जस्ट टू मेक थिंग्स अराउंड मोर कलरफुल। अब वो सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स जो वो स्क्रैच में सीख के आए हैं, वो यहाँ दोबारा नहीं सीखते। दे
नहीं।
ओनली अप्लाई दोज कॉन्सेप्ट्स दैट दे हैव लर्नड इन स्क्रैच कैंप्स इन पाइथन। सिर्फ अब यहाँ उनको पाइथन का सिंटेक्स समझना, और सिंटेक्स समझ के वी ट्राई आवर बेस्ट कि उसको कलरफुल दुनिया, जो आप बार बार बता रही थी, देख रही थी बच्चे के बच्चे डिफरेंट शेप्स ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं और कलर्स फिल कर रहे हैं, वो यही था कि हम वी हैव यूज्ड टर्टल लाइब्रेरी ऑफ पाइथन ओवर देयर इन पाइथन लेवल 1।
बिल्कुल इस वजह से वो ग्राफिक्स के साथ भी काफी कुछ कर रहे हैं लेवल 1 में सो
Yes,
I mean to keep their interest as well as to teach them
exactly.
you came up with
Yes,
this idea कि let's use the turtle library and make it fun for
yes.
them
ऐसे ही है.
ये काफी अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है टीचर्स का भी आपने इतना सोचा ये भी बड़ी बात है but I really don't think कि still I mean universities में I don't think कि teachers इस चीज को consider करते हैं because they think now they are grown ups now they don't need any graphics now they don't need to start from the turtle library so they just put them right on those black and white screens
Black and white screen.
and then they expect wonders from them which is really not possible to happen in few
ऐसे ही.
months जो कि एक semester होता है
Definitely, I see. Do you have some other questions, Sarim? Do you have some sort of question for Miss? Yes, please unmute yourself.
So I was wondering how long you've been coding.
Well, it's a very long journey, I would say. Probably since when I was 19 years old.
Okay.
So let's say maybe for, I guess probably 12, 13 years, I'm still coding and not stopping. So once you start it, then you don't stop, then you just keep going, and every day you learn something new. But let me tell you something, even if I started, I mean, 14 years ago, today even still I have to learn a lot. So this learning in terms of technicality never stops. So you will always have something new to learn. You will always have something new to learn. So for example, I started with C++. I started learning with C++, and then I learned C language, and then I got to know that, okay, how can I program, let's say, the camera of the laptop? How can I program to connect the hardwares all together? And then I started working with other languages such as Java, which is a bit higher level. And then I started learning machine learning, and then I went back to the basics, which is called programming hardware. So right now I'm working with the hardwares. I program the hardwares themselves. So when I say I'm programming the hardwares, I'm actually talking about the embedded systems or the chips which you can find in the robots. So usually I work with the industrial robots which help people in lifting high weights or maybe putting things on the conveyor belts or picking them up from the conveyor belts or sorting them out, stuff like that. But over these years of my life, I have been learning and I'm still learning. And as I said, it never stops. So जब भी आप अपनी फील्ड चेंज करते हैं आपके पास हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ नया होता है जो कि आपने सीखना होता है. And when I started my PhD, I realized कि इतने साल implementation, coding, technical fields में रहने के बाद भी मुझे ऐसी फील हो रहा है जैसे मैं from grade 1 start कर रही हूँ. तो जब आप अपनी फील्ड चेंज कर लेते हैं तो आपको फिर जीरो पे जाना पड़ता है और लर्न करना शुरू कर देना पड़ता है. लेकिन जो इंटरेस्टिंग चीज होती है, जो मजे की बात होती है, वो ये है कि क्योंकि आप पीछे से इतना लर्न करते हुए आ रहे होते हैं तो आपकी एक रेपोजिटरी बिल्ड हो जाती है और फिर आपके लिए चीजें लर्न करना, पिक करना, समझना, इम्प्लीमेंट करना बहुत आसान हो जाता है. सो नाउ जस्ट इमेजिन कि आप इस एज से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. आई अज्यूम के 10 years ओल्ड होंगे बच्चे, 10 years 11 years old होंगे ये सारे बच्चे, not more than that, or maybe somewhere in the same age bracket from let's say 8 to 14. तो आप देखें कि आप अभी से लर्न करना शुरू करें हैं, जब आप मेरी एज में पहुंचेंगे तो आपके पास कितना सारा डेटा होगा आपके ब्रेन के अंदर और कितना आसान होगा आपके लिए चीजों को अडॉप्ट करना, इम्प्लीमेंट करना, सीखना और समझना. सो I think you are going to be a great human being in the future.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, so I was also wondering about another thing. What was your easiest coding project, your hardest coding project, your most favorite one, and your least favorite one, and why?
Okay, so the most interesting one that if I talk about is um, one of the system that I built back in bachelor's when I was doing my bachelor's degree. It was for the internally disputed people. So there was a time when we had these internal disputations in our country because of some operations and stuff. So then the people who were being who went through those hard times, the places when they had to leave their homes and they were asked to move somewhere else, they were given some funds by the government. So they were provided some financial support by the government. So we had to build the system. We didn't give the system to the government, but we were trying to replicate the same government, the same project at the university, at the student level. So it was more about dealing the finances, giving the money to people, identifying the people, managing their accounts, getting to know their backgrounds, and doing all sorts of stuffs related to banking. So that was one of my favorite projects back in my bachelor's. In my master's, I work on cloud with the Amazon Web Services. So in my bachelor's, that was one of my favorite projects. And now in my PhD, I'm working with robots, and I think things are getting cool day by day. So I think the more I'm going forward in my life, the more I'm enjoying it the most. And if I talk about the project that I least like in my lifespan is probably the very first project of C++ in my bachelor's when I just started learning programming, because it was super hard for me to keep myself focused on that black and white screen, and everything else around me is so pleasant, so colorful, so distracting. But then I had to focus on that black screen and keep myself working on it day and night. And back in those times, it was really hard to understand things because, as Ma'am Hina said, that right now all the programs for you are tailored. So every student receives a customized program. And that's why the reason you are capable enough to build these many projects in 20 hours. But back then it was not the case for us because we had to learn what everyone else was learning. We had to learn among 50 other students, and all of them were taught in the same way. But now we understand the human psychology more, and we know that every brain is a different brain, every child is a different child, and that's why the reason all of you are treated in a very special way, and all of you are um, given the dedicated times, and you have been taught in some specific ways, the ways that you like to be taught in, but it was not the case for us back then. So I guess that time was very frustrating time in my life in terms of coding, and it was really hard to learn. And the very first project that I built in that course was something I built it, but I didn't like it because it was more like pain in my neck rather than something that I would enjoy. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the detailed answers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madiha.
No worries.
So
You're
now
welcome.
we have time for a surprise. Hareem might know that since he had previously attended a project exhibition. Tala, can you please share your screen? We have something special for all of you. So first of all, we have certificates. Talha, can you please yes, bring this into the slideshow? Talha, you need to put it in the slideshow, yes. Sharing again, yes. So we have a surprise for you. Oh, Ayaan might know as well. Ayaan has already attended so many project exhibitions, right, Ayaan?
जी
But let's keep the surprise a surprise for Marium, Hareem, and Aroush. So, Talha, please share your screen. Yes. He's sharing the screen. Mariam, in the meanwhile, do you have some sort of question for Miss Madiha?
No, I do not have questions.
Okay. Ayaan, do you have some sort of question?
No.
No. Okay. Talha, are you able to share your screen, please? We cannot see your screen. Yes, he has just started screen sharing. Yes. So first of all, we have the camp completion certificate for Sarim. So Sarim has completed Python level 2 with us. Then Shabash Sarim. Then next is we have camp completion certificate for Mariam. Well done, Mariam. Mariam has completed Python level 1. Then we have next, please. We have camp completion certificate for Ayaan. Ayaan has completed Python level 2. Shabash, Ayaan. Very well done. Ji. Then we have camp completion certificate for Hareem. Hareem has completed Python level 1. Well done, Hareem. Shabash. Then we have camp completion certificate for Aroush. Aroush, Shabash. Aroush has completed Scratch level 1 and Scratch level 2. And she is ready for Python level 1. You don't need to work further in Scratch. You need to come up with a real world programming language. Okay? So then we have your teachers have decided some sort of titles for yourself. ठीक है, जितना जितना आप लोगों ने 20 hours हर टीचर के साथ टाइम स्पेंड किया है. So based on the overall your profile interaction, teacher has assigned a title to you. Ji, first slide. Next slide, please. We have assigned a title, the debug champ, to Sarim. Miss Huma, are you there? I would like you to comment, please, if you're there in the session.
This is here. So this title was for Sarim because I have found the book इतना कोड करने में इंटरेस्टिंग उसको नहीं लग रही थी बट डीबग करने के टाइम में कोई एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जी होती है तो उसको बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है एरर सॉल्व करने में.
Yes, it's a very good habit, Sarim. Believe me, लोग कोड तो कर लेते हैं मगर जब डिबगिंग का काम आता है तो वो भागने की करते हैं. But if you have this thing, this is like you can say it's a best thing you have. Like अगर आप प्रोग्रामर बनना चाहते हैं, if you love debugging, so it's an awesome thing. So keep working on it. Shabash. ठीक है.
Thank you.
Next. Yes. And the next title we have the Energetic Explorer, which is Mariam. And I second Miss Huma for this title. I have seen this thing, seen this energy in Mariam, and I really like. पता है नॉर्मली होता क्या यूनिवर्सिटीज में मरियम समझा जाता है कि जो प्रोग्रामिंग होती है वो सिर्फ लड़के सीख सकते हैं, कोडिंग सिर्फ लड़कों का काम है. बट जब लड़कियां आगे आती हैं ना तो मेरा खून जिसे कहते हैं ना, यू कैन से कि वो ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है. एंड आई फील लाइक दिस थिंग इन यू एज वेल. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह यू हैव द एनर्जी, यू हैव द लाइक स्टेमिना टू कोड. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. सो वेरी वेल डिजर्व टाइटल. शाबाश.
Thank you so much.
जी. Next, please. Oh, we have title for Curious Coder. That is Mr. Ayaan. And Miss Hifza, can you please tell us कि ये title क्यों मिला है?
Yes, actually, Ayaan जब भी कोडिंग करता है तो उसको होता है कि why are we doing this and why are we doing like this way, specific this way. उसको हर चीज को बहुत डेप्थ में समझना और वो हर चीज के बारे में बहुत क्यूरियस होता है कि ये मैं इस तरीके से क्यों कर रहा हूँ, ये मैं ऐसे क्यों नहीं कर सकता. So I guess this is the best title for him.
Yes, and this thing we have seen in the name Ayaan's GPT. Shabash, very well deserved title. Ji, next we have The active learner, Miss Hareem. Shabash. I can see this thing in your presentation. Yes. Miss Muskan, I guess चली गई है. She had a fast, so उनको जाना था शायद. But I can see this thing in your overall body language. मुझे presentation में, slides में, आपके काम में, I can see this thing. You are active learner. Shabash Hareem, very, very well deserved title. Shabash.
Thank
B.
you.
Next title बहुत अच्छा है. Curious content vanisher, and which is Aroush Aisha. And Madiha, do you know why we have given this title to Aroush? Yesterday we were working on Canva slides. So Aroush ने बड़े मजे का काम किया हुआ था कि आरुष को जो चीज पसंद नहीं आ रही थी, टीचर एक तरफ से चीजें डाल रही थी और आरुष वहां से उड़ा रही थी.
So she was like, no, this is not
Title-
according to my standards.
Yes. और मजे की बात, she has created a separate slide on Canva जिसमें she was chatting with the teacher. वो टीचर के साथ बात चैट कर रही थी कि हम ये करें, वो करें, मिस ये करें, इतना हो गया. So
Seems like
the
she has a
title
lot of
actually
ideas
suits-
in her brain.
Exactly. ठीक है, तो very well deserved, very good title. ठीक है. So thank you everyone, thank you all the learners, all the teachers, and our guest speaker Ms. Madiha. Thank you for being with us, for spending so much time with all these learners, and for the useful, beautiful insights. Thank you so much, Madiha. आपका mic muted है.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Thanks a lot, Ma'am Hina, for inviting me, and many thanks to the kids as well. It was a very nice and very unique experience for me to see youngsters coding like this. It was something very nice. I mean, I have never attended any session like this before. So I was super amazed every other moment that, okay, what's happening? What are these kids doing? So I guess जो मैंने बहुत लेट सीखा वो आप लोगों ने बहुत जल्दी सीख लिया, और ये देख के और ये सारी presentations जो हैं इनको सुन के बहुत खुशी महसूस हो रही है. And I really think that if you start this early, you are definitely going to reach too far away very soon. So
Inshallah,
I
inshallah.
hope कि आप अपनी जो प्रोग्रामिंग की जर्नी है वो कंटिन्यू करेंगे, और आगे भी इंशाल्लाह फ्यूचर में आप किसी टेक्निकल फील्ड को अडॉप्ट करके you are definitely going to do lots of wonders. Thanks a lot for presentations. Thanks a lot for your projects. सारे projects बहुत अच्छे थे. मेरी expectation से कई गुना ज़्यादा ऊपर थे. जो मैं expect कर रही थी उसकी निस्बत काफी बेहतर थे. Because I was like, okay, they are kids. I am not sure how far they can go. But then I saw many of you going too far away from my expectations. I mean positively. So इसमें definitely आपकी बहुत सारी efforts हैं. आप लोगों ने बहुत सारा time invest किया है, बहुत सारी energy invest की है, बहुत सारा brain इस्तेमाल किया है. और साथ ही साथ आपके पेरेंट्स की भी बहुत ज़्यादा एफर्ट है इसमें कि उन्होंने सोचा आपको इस तरह के कैंप्स में एक्सपोजर की अपॉर्चुनिटी दी. एंड स्पेशली द फाउंडर ऑफ द कैंप हरसेल्फ मैम हिना एंड ऑल ऑफ हर टीम मेंबर्स जिन्होंने इतनी सारी एफर्ट्स पुट की, और दे आर डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू हेल्प यू अ लॉट to be the better generation ahead. So thanks a lot to all of you. बहुत अच्छा initiative है and I really appreciate it. और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आया आज के session में. Thanks a lot to everyone.
Thank you for your kind words. Thank you. And we'll definitely see you in some other session as well. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Allah Hafiz everyone, and thank you and best of
Allah
luck.
Hafiz everyone.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Hafiz.
Best of luck.
Allah
Bye-bye.
Hafiz.